I was first elected the first woman DA of San Francisco. That first couple of weeks, there were these reporters that would come up to me, and they'd ask me this very original question, and they'd all put a microphone in my face, and they'd say, "So what's it like to be the first woman elected DA of San Francisco?" And I'd say, "Well, I mean, I've always been a woman, so I don't really know what to tell you. But I'm sure a man could do the job just as well." Some people would say, well, you know, you're the only woman in the race, so that guarantees that women are going to vote for you. We should not say that, nor should we take that for granted, because women don't vote based on gender. We vote based on the issues that are important to us. And that's what we're going to be doing in this campaign. We're going to be making decisions about who will represent us in a way that recognizes that when we focus on issues that impact children, it's not because we're women or care about cute, cuddly issues or we're parents. It's because we know that children are not the small issues because they're small people. They're actually the big issues, because when we have impact on their lives, we save ourselves as a community in terms of raising our future leadership and also in terms of having early intervention on issues that otherwise may impact a person for life. I am committed as the next Attorney General for the state of California to make very clear the direct connection that I see as a career prosecutor between public safety and public education. Is it because I am a woman? I would like to believe it's because I have a certain level of intelligence and knowledge and exposure to see that children are some of the most important issues that we impact as a community when we focus on them and when we understand their beauty and when we understand their potential. The Attorney General's office is an office that has a profound impact on the most vulnerable. And it is incumbent on us to work together to really turn around what has been a failed system in Sacramento around some of our biggest challenges. As you all know, a great deal of my attention and work has been in the criminal justice sector. I would tell you and suggest to you that the next Attorney General for the state of California should take on the challenge of a bogged-down criminal justice system that is sucking up public resources and that is not working. When we take leadership around recognizing the connections between life cycles and outcomes that we all want, in this case public safety, we will be smarter with the limited resources we have as a state. We will be more efficient, and we will be a model of how work should actually happen if you're dedicated to being smart as opposed to dedicated to process and tradition. And that's really what we're talking about here. We're talking about saying, you know what, tradition is good. Let's take from it what we can that helps us. But let's be free and have the courage to walk from it and create new tradition based on how we know things can be and should be. And that's what this race is about. And this is where we have to be strong. There will be attacks. There will be a discussion about whether this is the right person at the right time. But I've heard that before. You all have heard it many times. And what we know is that we will never and cannot be deterred by the inability of some to imagine a better world.